Hello and welcome back to Hoard Dragon Queen, our weekly D&D 5e campaign. Let's jump right into this encounter. So it seems like Brutus has maybe a bit off more than he could chew. Let's see what happens. And there's a surprise on this creature. After that, we're gonna fill up this turn order. And Simon is gonna be rolling for ISS character Alexander because the roll 20 is just fucking up a bit. It's okay.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 for your initiative. You can just say whatever.
So, yeah, but first we'll have the surprise round. After that, we're going to
yeah, but I mean after the surprise round.
The creature moves and gets an advantage to attack against you, but it's not really an attack. It just moves into you, and you start being engulfed inside. So I'll give you a disadvantage. 1 second. Go on.
Does it beat his passive perception when it is trying to surprise him?
Yes. Okay. Yes, it beat his passive perception. He rolled a perception check. He didn't see anything. So it was just as if seeing through water. Well. Yeah. The passive, your passive is 11, Justin?
My passive is 16.
He has...
No, it's you need to have yeah, it does beat it. So you don't see it. Okay. You don't see the creature. So it moves on towards you, and I'll give you a disadvantage, the dexterity saving throw. To choose one of the following: remain there and see what happens if this creature engulfs you, or be pushed back 5 feet, which would mean putting you exactly at the edge of the water.
19.
Being pushed another time is gonna mean being pushed into the water.
I'll take the one push. I don't want to be engulfed by that thing.
Okay. Well, the creature moves about 15 feet towards you, exactly where it is. So, as it moves on, it's literally just in front of you. You are on the edge of the water right here. And let's go initiative.
Okay. 5.
Oh, no, sorry. No, it engulfs, yeah. That's an action. That's not a thing that just happens if it moves. So, let's see about our new character, Alexander. What's your initiative, Simon? Can you roll that?
5.
I rolled a 5 for him.
It's 5.
Okay. Rostani, initiative?
17.
17. Khun. By the way, Khun, do you have Rupe here with you, or have you left her upstairs?
She would be upstairs. I wouldn't bring her down here.
Okay.
So I had a 6 for initiative, but up above I rolled athletics before everything had popped out to try to get over there. I got a 21.
Yeah, 21. You are right on the wall. I would say that you're just inside of on here. You climb at half speed unless you have any other ability stating otherwise. So yeah, that's about it. And last but not least, Brutus.
I rolled a 16 earlier.
16. This creature is standing at a 2. Not bad for a -4 dexterity creature. Rostani, go.
So I can hear like things happening, right?
You don't hear anything, no, actually. What I mean, Brutus, how do you react to this creature?
What do you mean? I don't know. Be like, guys, I'm being attacked by a giant gelatinous substance.
Yeah, that's what you hear.
All right. So like, I think. Oh, he can roll now. Oh, whatever.
I switched. Browser.
Okay.
To Internet Explorer, obviously, right, guys?
So, I mean, Rune is kind of in the way. If I wanna like climb, he's in the way.
He is not in the way. Actually, you can climb on the other side. Remember that this map is 10 feet to a square. So you have enough space to climb on the other wall, but you'll have to go to the other side.
Couldn't you just shoot it from where you are?
There's no line of sight.
I mean, well, he could move around though. He could move to like here.
I mean, you have
again 10 feet to a square.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm pretty sure like it's gonna be like blocked, like kind of like. However, if I try.
It's only 70 feet. Magic missile would reach. Like he has spells that would reach that far.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more like still. Could I actually see it from this point though? Like, could I?
We don't know. You need to move there to see. But if it's gonna happen, I'm gonna enable just dynamic light real fast and see if you can actually see it, so we don't.
I mean, the thing is, I don't. The thing is, I can't really. I'm just thinking how like would I react in this situation? That's the thing. I think I'd more likely be like, what's that kind of creature, and try like see if I can do like a knowledge check for it, and then move.
Nature check.
Because I'm not sure about the positioning of Brutus and the slime at this point to determine if I can like make a magic missile at it. So I think it's more likely that I would try and figure out what kind of creature it is.
Yep. Give me a nature check. It's not an aberration, so I guess nature.
Not Arcana.
It's an ooze. I don't think in this edition oozes don't.
Suppose they aren't really magical.
No, usually, like in Super 5, for example, you need dungeoneering for this. But no, oozes are more not magically made, so I'll say nature.
Let's read them. Nope. I don't know
Absolutely
shit.
no idea what this creature is.
Alright.
Brutus.
But I want to move.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Feel free to move 3 squares wherever
I
you
mean,
want.
do I have to spend my whole turn?
No, just a
determine?
standard action.
Okay. I have 40 feet of movement now because
Yeah.
I transmuter stone.
And you can move on the wall if you want to. And you can move at half speed by climbing. You have light armor on, so I'll not request any roll from you.
Alright.
And but the only problem would be that you need a standard action to try and maybe jump to this side or bypass Hoon in some way. So you can only get like here.
Like how is it deep here?
It's the water seems quite deep.
Okay. So I can only get to here. Something.
Okay? Yeah, something like that. You're like on the wall right now. You're climbing right now.
Alright.
Okay. Brutus, gone.
I run around behind it and then I attack it. But does it turn to face me? Do I have back attack?
Doesn't have any. Like
Well,
can't back
You
it.
can't.
Doesn't have a face.
You can't
Can't
back
back
attack
it
it.
like a cube. It treats all sides
I'm just
as
asking.
its front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So,
can back attack it.
Does 11 miss?
Oh, 6
Should not
times.
actually, I think.
Yep. So
Ah,
you need
that's-
to move. Oh, by the way, wait. No, you might not have enough movement for that. Remember, 10 feet to a square. So that.
Yeah, that's 20 feet. That's 20 feet.
Yeah, you can
I have
move. Okay, so you move through it.
No, but I can move. It'd be multiplied by 2, right? So I'm from here to
Yeah.
here,
Yeah, so
Which is
that'd be
4
10
feet,
feet.
and then from
20
here to
feet.
here, which is about 10 feet according to the arrows. But then you double everything because it's 10 feet to a square instead of 5. So
But
that's 20 feet.
If that would have to be 40 feet in diameter for it to
Yeah,
be in that
so
specific place.
it is-
so I mean, he
it is
could
a
do
large
it around
creature.
the
Count
creature.
diagonal scene. Really.
Yeah, but it's not 40 feet large.
Yeah, to be
It's not
honest, it
huge.
would be like this, and Justin would be like, honestly,
It would take 5.
This is how it would
5, 10, 5. That's all he needs. He only needs 20
Yeah.
feet to do it around.
I only need 20 feet movement to get around and tricky. It's totally fine.
be. Okay, just moving this just to make them seeable. And go attack.
I did. Does an 11 hit?
11 is actually a hit on this creature, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I see, like,
It feels
3.
so good that now I can roll my GM roll without you guys seeing and chat seeing.
8 damage.
Oh
when I
god,
forget to
these
roll the
things have
HP.
low AC. You
They're
can't
like
miss.
You know
Something
what
like
you know what that means, eh?
You can't miss.
Okay, so you do that amount of damage to it.
Okay.
I mean, fair enough. Things like a big thing of jelly.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself as my bonus action, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, next in line after that, we have Hun Tarok.
All right. Haroon is going to climb across, and as he does, he's shouting out, "Brutus, can you see the shape? Would you describe it as a trapezoid, or a cylinder, or maybe some sort of gelatinous dodecahedron?"
That's That seems. I just shout.
We
That
need
sounds
to
like a very
identify this.
hard words for a half orc.
No, that's fine.
That's
It'd be
really,
hard
really
for Brutus to
racist.
understand. Brutus is like
I don't
triangle,
care.
and it's clearly not a triangle.
I already said it was amorphous.
We'll try describing it a little more.
It's
No one's ever heard of an amorphous, gelatinous amorphous thing.
Okay, if you want to
Sure.
speak anything more, you need to use your action.
All right, so he's going across. Rolled a 13 for athletics. How far can I get?
Do you have heavy armor on?
Is it medium armor? What I have? I split,
No.
right?
That's
no,
heavy.
you have
That's
armor.
heavy.
We have heavy.
Okay,
Okay, 13
so
is
one
enough.
more square.
Yeah, 13 is enough. You can move your whole movement, but half. So like if you have 30 feet, then you can move only 15 feet. So you'd basically be halfway over on here. So you'd still have about 10 feet to get to the shore.
Okay.
Okay, give me a perception check as you do that.
Well, he could also dash, right? He could double his movement and get all the way there.
Yeah, because you currently you don't see anything. You just see like you see Brutus just ready and fighting what seems to be air.
He could see it, right? I'm standing in front of it
No, I
with my
can't.
shield
No.
glowing.
Yeah, no, it
Does
doesn't.
the light going through it directly
I
to him
see
look
diddly
blurry,
spot.
at least.
No.
I
So
see,
that's
not a thing,
about this
nada.
creature.
Nothing.
You can see it. You cannot see it unless you actually make your perception check, or it attacks you.
Chucky, just to make sure, if this
Yeah.
is a gelatinous cube, that only applies if it is neither moved nor attacked.
Yeah. For Hoon, it has neither moved nor attacked.
But it's being attacked by Brutus, so it'd be like wobbling around, like whoa, 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 whoa.
Is
For
it cube
Hoon's
sh-
concern, it hasn't. It hasn't yet. He has not seen
Wait.
that.
Wait, is
This
this
is all
cube
happening at
shaped?
the same time, though.
Gone.
It is.
Distant?
Is it cube shaped? I thought it was just some sort of like.
No, it's
gelatinous.
cube shaped. It's cube shaped.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay.
is square.
It's a square. What's up,
Well, never
Alexander?
mind then.
Describe it in 3 dimensions, because if that's a 2-dimensional object, then we've entered a really strange realm of the dungeon.
Square.
Just get over here and hit this thing.
Sounds about right.
We need to know what we're facing. You fight a gelatinous dodecahedron much differently than you fight a gelatinous cube.
We're facing something that doesn't have a face. Whose turn is it?
Well, if it's a cube, it has 6
Alexander.
faces.
Wait, did Hrun not dash? Did you decide not to double move?
I'll double move.
Okay, so if you double move, you can make it right over on here, and you still have about not there here, and you still have 5 feet of movement left.
All
No,
right.
10 feet. So you could 10 feet because you're off the wall. You used only 10 feet to get over on here,
So
so
I could get
you
up there?
can move over on there. Yeah.
All right. Some clearing room. I'm getting out of the way.
Okay. Yeah. Again, you're not quite sure what this creature is. He seems to be fighting something like the air, but it's weird. You're in a very weird situation right now. You can see him tense. It's his battle face is on, but you don't see anything. Okay.
All right.
And now you actually see something. As you're looking at in front of Brutus, you see that what seemed to be just air is actually moving, and it's completely transparent. It's like a giant jelly that's the form of a square, and it starts moving against you. So it moves over on here. Give me a give me a dexterity saving throw. Disadvantaged.
All right. Let's see. If I saves.
Oh, I completely skipped Alexander. Alexander, what's up? I told you it's your turn, then I skipped that.
What? Oh, okay.
Yes. Sorry. What do
so-
you do? Real fast. Go on.
Could I make my movement to jump across this river and then see if I could see the gelatinous cube?
Where do you jump off this river?
Alright,
you
I
want to
failed
jump
my
on the other
save.
side? Remember
Oh well,
that
I mean, either that, or could I dash past? with
that's
running?
20 feet. That's 20 feet. You could. So what you could do is you could try and jump on the other side of the wall. That's gonna involve a harder athletics or acrobatics check, but you could make it.
So Rastani's like at the corner there. I'm assuming I can just kind of run
Rastani's
around.
up. No, Rastani's up the wall. She started moving, but she stopped where Hoon was because she didn't have any more actions to get past him.
How deep is the side of the water? It can't be that deep, surely.
The side of the water, like it's shallow at first, but it seems like it's going real deep in the middle.
Like the side, like along the wall. It can't be that deep, right?
You're not sure.
I'll kind of go up to it quickly, like kind of poke it with my spear, see how deep it is, and then if it's shallow enough, I'll.
Oh, just
Yeah,
use
that's
your
Here,
your pike as like a pole vault.
I don't think it's long enough.
It seems like around here the
How many
water
times has
is
that been the
definitely about 8 feet deep. It's even
8
deeper
feet?
on here. Yeah.
Okay, well then I will try and pole vault like maximum distance,
Yeah.
like into the.
Feel free. I will. You get a not a disadvantage. Just a normal athletics or acrobatics check.
I am a polearm master, so I should get advantage with this since I.
Yes, but I will normally give
you.
you a disadvantage for this. So with that
15.
advantage, just normal. 15 is actually enough. That's exactly the DC I set for this. So you jump on the other side, use the pole vault to get. You kind of a bit splat on the wall, but you manage to get handholds on the stone, and you're there. You use your standard action to do this with 20 feet of movement, so you can still move 5 feet.
No, I'm not pole vaulting that way. I'm pole vaulting like. Oh well, doesn't
So you're
matter.
pole vaulting on the other side of here. I was under the impression you're pole vaulting.
No, I was trying to pole vault like this way into the shallows of the water. Like that.
Remember, 10 feet a square.
Yeah, I know.
Because-
It's a long ass weapon.
Okay.
But pole vaulting that way, as in, like, go into like jump into it and then pole vault, trying to get myself in the
Okay,
like
so
shallower
what's
water.
your strength modifier? Because that's usually the jump thing.
It's
I'll
plus-
double
it's
that.
+4.
Okay. No,
Oh,
you're
it's 18.
18. Okay,
18.
so I'll double that. Because of the pole vault thing. So
So
it'll be
36
a
feet.
36. That's 10 feet, 20, 30. You can actually make it over on here, but you are submerged about 3 feet into water.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that. And then I'll like hold my pole out 11 feet roughly away from the monster.
Okay, great.
Roughly 10.
Give me a
10.1 feet
perception
away
check
from
to
the
see if you
monster.
see it
Okay.
as well.
I don't have any bonus to perception. No,
Just roll high.
don't make.
I would
What?
argue
No.
that they actually would see it, because they would
damn it.
actually be fighting at the same time they're doing
It's
this.
about to attack though, so it
It's
doesn't
about to,
matter.
yeah, it doesn't matter, it still needs to be done. So you don't see it at first, but after that it attacks Hoon, and you see just something literally moving on Hoon.
Does it,
And
does
Hoon
it move
starts.
onto Hrun?
Yeah, it moves onto Hoon. And Hoon starts to.
I make an attack of opportunity. It moves. If it moves closer to me, then I get to make an attack of opportunity.
It doesn't
because
move
of my
closer
polearm
to
feet.
you.
If it's moving onto Hrun, then it's moving closer to me, right?
No,
so
it's
it
moving
moves
up
within my
north.
10 feet reach.
It has if it's like, I mean, it has to like move closer to him, right? Because
Yes.
Yeah,
It's moving
in
under
a
her, it's
way,
moving
in a way,
closer.
yeah. Yeah, so
Something.
I'll give you that attack opportunity. You did end up in that square before he was
Okay, I
attacked.
crit it. Thank you.
Cool.
Also-
Double damage.
it is attacking her in.
Doesn't really matter. That doesn't change.
Because Sentinel only applies if it's attacking.
I do 19 damage, and then and as I also have the Sentinel feat, it stops moving.
No, the Sentinel Fate doesn't apply with that.
It
Because
does all opportunity attacks.
it's but it doesn't. It's not an attack. Oh, it's an attack on
It is an
it.
attack of opportunity, Chucky, as the polearm
It is.
feat. It stops
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah. OP.
Cool. Very cool. You just
And it
saved
takes
Hoon from that.
additional 11 damage from.
Yeah,
my
you
Sentinel.
saved him. He wasn't actually attacking. That's why yours wouldn't go in with us.
He can't
Oh, that
attack.
wasn't an
He's
attack?
Too, he's too
No,
slow.
no.
He has
The
zero movement speed.
engulf is actually not an attack.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it stops moving. So it hasn't done that. So it still has
I
its
just like
action.
slashed it
Yeah.
in half. It's just so much damage.
Out of the creature's side, seems like a part of the jelly contorts in what seems to be an arm with no fingers that looks more of like a club, and it tries to smack at Alexander.
It's 10 feet away, Chucky.
Okay. Well, that time Sentinel would go off, so
Cool.
now it takes 11 damage.
Yes, you're right. You are 10 feet away. So that would smack at Hoon. 10 feet of damage with 19. 1 second. Let me roll its HP down.
Sentinels everywhere.
Sentinels everywhere.
It's taking like 30-something damage at this point.
Yes.
So it's pretty tough, whatever it is.
I'm glad I crit it too. That was nice. Nice touch.
Yeah, I take back my words that actually Roll20 doesn't hide my rolls if an FGM roll like the way I did it. So unfortunately, everybody besides you knows the HP of it. Annoying. Thought I fixed that. Anyway, the creature still attacks, so let's see about that. Hoon, 19 to hit on you.
That let me.
Okay, do you have any acid resistance?
Yeah, I'm immune to acid. It's a half orc.
Does it have to
trait.
move to do this attack?
Yeah.
You're immune to acid?
No, he's kidding.
No. No acid resistance.
Okay. You take... It doesn't need to move, no.
Okay.
You take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Acid.
If you were to like this side, he dropped, like Hoon dropped in its threat square and just moved up. If Hoon would have moved out of its threat square, there was an attack of opportunity, and he didn't. So the creature can just amorphous attack, pseudo-ball attack him. Rostani, what's up?
I can't. Can I actually see anything at this point? At all? Like they're just battling it out, I suppose.
You just hear like Krang's like crick.
Clangs? I don't think I hear.
No,
oh,
Kwangs. It's like something submerging itself very loudly into water, but
Okay.
like thicker water.
So suppose that I can. Like, how far can I get actually? If I have a movement of 40, can I get over here in the shallows or something?
You have a move of 40. You can
Yeah.
actually get there through the water, but no. Swimming and climbing.
Swimming
doesn't
is
have speed.
different. So it's like it becomes like, so say that I spend like 20 feet of climbing. I guess I could end up like I don't know.
You can end up right here if you spend 20 feet of climbing. So you can end up right here, and that would be your movement action.
No, I mean I could still like hop into the water.
You could
And
try
you-
and
and
hop in the water right there. Yeah, you could, but you don't know how deep it is.
But can't I like hop in here and swim like to here?
Yeah, with the rest of your movement, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so you move over on here, you get into shadow waters on this part, and that's the end of your turn.
I mean I can still.
No, because you
Use-
use 20, that's double. Because climbing is double speed. You need 20 to... You need 40 movement to climb 20.
But I didn't.
You
I
climbed
stood.
around. You just said you climbed around, you jump into the water, you swim there.
This is okay. So this is like 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. So you are at the edge here, and you moved 1 square, 2 squares, you went down, 1 square, 2 square, and up.
I can still move. If that's the case, I can still move more if I can actually. If I can double. I mean, if I can dash.
Or you can
That's the
dash, that
case.
would be 80 feet, swimming
Yeah.
with
So I can actually be up here if I wanted to. That's the case. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you could. You have enough movement for
Yeah.
that.
So
Because
I'll
of your
just,
transmitter's turn.
do that. Just, if I can't. I mean, I assume I can't cast spells while I'm swimming. So.
You can't. No way.
Yeah.
Brutus, what's up?
Do I have advantage because it's flanked?
Maybe.
No.
There's.
This thing's got no face.
Yeah, if it has no face, you can't flank it.
It works off blindside, probably.
Oh.
I'm assuming.
6 damage. I'll actually use one of my bonus attacks to hit it again. For another 6 damage.
Okay.
I'm done.
Good. And Hoon?
Time to smack it.
Time to smack it. Go.
It's,
Let's see.
it's time. Kill that ooze.
Plus.
This might actually just kill it.
Oops.
+8, +7.
Depends like how if it has damage resistance or not, I suppose.
I really can't get over your attacks, how it's just 4 attacks
Alright.
with your main weapon if you do
22.
action surge, and then 1 attack with your offhand. Aha.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna take you with this one.
You swing way overhead the creature. No, you don't hit it with a first attack. Second attack.
It's hard to miss.
It's very hard to miss, but you made it.
Yep.
Actually,
You
I
have
don't
to roll
think
a 1.
unless you roll a 1, you don't miss. We're really
Yeah,
just
you
rolling
roll
to
the
see if
one.
you crit. Oh my god.
First roll was a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a
Anyways.
high chance to crit and then miss this creature. That's pretty harsh.
That's pretty funny.
So 8 damage. And then the offhand attack.
Crit.
What did you choose for your did you just increase your ability scores?
8 and 15
Robert?
are both hits, and the 12. So roll me. 12 is a hit, 15 is a hit. So roll me another damage.
No, he took
damage
heavy
dice.
armor.
That one's just
He took heavy armor
fine.
master.
Take heavy armor master.
Because
That's
at
what he took
6th
this
level you get a
weekend.
new proficiency.
Alright, so 7
you
more
now have-
damage.
I think for fighters you get proficiency at 6th or a feat.
It's
he'd
still
have,
upping
like,
them.
the
It's
dual
not. That.
wielding and like.
Oh,
heavy
I don't think we leveled up Hrun, actually.
Yeah,
He
I think
gets to
since
increase
he's
his
already using longswords, he should probably just take the dual wielding mastery.
Yeah, they
what
get an
now?
ability score improvement you get an ability score bonus at 6. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
So you can either take +2 in one stat or 2 +1s.
2 plus
He already,
one.
yeah, he already has
Or
20
feat.
strength. So
or feat. Yeah.
20 is
Yeah,
the
I
max. in this
We'll
system.
take another feat.
feat's
Wait, 20
probably
is the
way to go.
highest?
20 is the highest. You cannot go
Ah.
past 20 unless
The dual. Except with
unless
magic,
you accept the magic. Yeah, if you have gauntlets of strength +1 and your strength is 20, you get 21.
Or
But
if you have a class feature. Like, I think barbarians can go up to 26.
with a rage, yes.
Yeah,
But you
no, you
can't.
can go up to 24 at level 20. And there's also other ways, like there's a book that lets you learn the book. And
Yeah,
you
but
get
normally,
into stuff.
naturally, unless it is stated otherwise, 20 is the max for any skill.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you should probably take a feat.
Okay, so
Alright.
you have done all of your attacks. Two
Yeah.
mains and one off. Do you want
Unless
to
you want-
use? Do you want to use
Unless-
your accent surge?
No, I'll save that for now.
Okay, Alexander, what's up? I don't know. I get this feeling like Alexander just came into the campaign, but he already saved Hoon once. Really feels like the first battle with Roush.
Okay, I'm gonna make.
He's an
I would make-
experienced adventurer. We're testing his skills, so it's just he's making
I'm gonna
himself
make
useful.
2 attacks.
I remember the first time Hoon came into the campaign, and he was attacked by all these hobgoblins, and Roush was just doing -8, -5, doesn't hit, Hoon doesn't get hit.
I'm just gonna do 2d10 plus 4.
Yep, feel free.
17 damage, and then I also make
So
an attack with the.
you don't need to. Your
Okay,
spear
cool.
goes through the creature, and the creature, as if just
Not
water.
a spear, it's a pike. I
Your
think.
pike
No, it's a
goes for the
halberd.
creature.
It's a halberd, that's what it is like.
It's a halberd. Your halberd goes for the creature, and as if it was only water,
It's a glaive.
it vanishes. It falls down, just as if it's just water. And you can see a lot of shiny stones behind it.
I'll point out
is-
the shiny stones behind it.
Is it
and
dead
you'll see.
already?
It's dead.
Oh, wow.
I
Okay,
I
that's it.
will
I'm
I will
like,
triumphantly say
"Aw."
I have slain the creature.
Okay, so you actually see a lot of stones behind her.
I pick them all up.
So there's two that look like the semi-precious stones. you're definitely sure that another 5 of them are just the 100 ones you had before, and one's a small diamond of
I like,
200.
hey Brutus, a diamond!
Yay!
Then there is, you just look around with your passive, your stunny. You see what seems like behind a couple of rocks, hidden behind. You just see the edge of it, at a flash of it, and you see a diamond like the size of your hand.
Like Brutus, a diamond!
It's like this of a diamond.
How much is that one worth?
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah. Well, I'll grab them
It's-
all and
it's
I'll let
worth a
Rostani
lot.
investigate them.
21. Checking.
It's worth 600 gold.
All right, so we have $1,000 worth of 1,000 G worth of diamonds. That means that I can cast
800.
Revivify 3 times.
800, right?
I had 200 from before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a 200 small one, another 200 small one, and the 600 one. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw your character can live
Yeah,
at least one.
Alexander's not going to die.
You see what seems
You're
to
gonna need
be
it.
several, if not even dozens, of corpses that may be bullywugs and giant frogs
Oh, this
that
is
have
probably
been kind of like
like
digested.
did that ooze, like there was ooze on the stairs. Right?
Probably
Couple days
mucus.
ago.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That was probably
It's
the
probably
bug thing.
from this thing.
Maybe. Like, oh well, it looks like you got a party, at least.
Mhm.
Maybe it's like the Otik thing. Maybe they just, if someone is disobeying, they just throw things here. Well, I guess toads. I mean,
When they
whatever.
throw stones in here? Maybe it likes shiny things. Maybe it was stealing the
Yeah,
stone.
maybe it's like just a. Maybe.
I'm gonna roll a nature check. How likely do I think it is that it was stealing stones because they likes the shiny?
Extremely unlikely. You think that most likely it's basically it's poop. It's like it ate the bullywugs. The bullywugs maybe had these stone on them, and it just pooped
Yeah,
the
it's
diamonds
probably
out.
like yeah.
It seems like literally the only
I mean,
things that survived.
a diamond this big would be worth like billions in real life, like so much money. But
And extremely dense, which is why it was pooped out. I know the gist.
that's really strange, though. That's like the biggest diamond in history.
I mean, I
Like,
don't
full of
think
diamonds.
it's pooping. I think it's more like it's just dissolving or whatever.
No, it's literally
like,
it's literally pooping because you eat, what you can't, what your body can process,
just
you poop.
Yeah, but
So
he just
the-
expels
Yeah, but-
whatever.
I guess it
can't
must be true
dissolve.
that things poop when they die, so it just dies and it just poops. Makes sense to me.
That's a poopy diamond, I suppose.
That doesn't always happen right away because a lot of times when you die, muscles actually tense up and it can take a while for them to relax. But it happens eventually.
Justin would know. He has killed a lot of people in his spare time.
I'm just
It
saying.
usually takes between 30 and 4 hours.
Eventually, all your sphincters let go. That's all I'm saying.
They got the dead man's sphincter, you know? It's like dead man's grasp, except with your sphincter.
Dead
Makes a lot of
man's-
sense, really.
All right.
Okay, can we enough with the
Yeah.
poopy jokes? Can we just
Yeah.
collect whatever is here and just
Well, I got the
That's
diamonds.
all that
I
you
don't.
see.
I only care about the diamonds.
Has anyone taken the rest of the precious stones?
I will
I-
observe it and then I'll point it out to everyone else.
Yeah.
how many are there?
2 50 JP ones, 5 100, and the 200 one.
Oh wow!
That's
Well,
small
I can
diamond.
buy some better armor.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's just split equal, I suppose, if we can.
I'll take my share out in the diamonds, and then I don't care about the rest.
You take the most
I
valuable
will-
thing and you don't give a fuck about the rest.
I'm saving it to res you guys. I don't want to hear.
I won't partake in this sharing of wealth. I was simply here to prove my worth.
Yes. I just look at all like the yes, you did a good job. Good job. Look at all the precious stones.
Like, no
So,
nonsense.
like-
You are a valuable contributor here. You should certainly have a share.
Nope, he already said he didn't
Nonsense,
want
my
to.
friend. I insist.
He has insisted. Let's just take our loot and go. More shit.
The funny thing
So-
is that Sentinel doesn't work if someone else has the feet.
Yeah, that's the only downside to it.
So if Rune took
But-
the feet, it would like never be useful again.
Yeah. And, well, I mean, we have another squire that didn't really contribute in this combat, but that's okay. I would have said him to stand back. If he gets attacked, it'll help.
He just like, he just like hears it like, what are you talking about? Alright.
Well, you guys get out of here with a lot more wealth than you came in. And what do you do for the rest of the day? Do you guys get some sleep? Do you move for the portal? What's happening?
Is there more things to explore? More things to engage in?
That was just that the storage room we were in before, with like some kind of spider.
Apparently, giant spiders live there, but they were like out when we went up to check on them.
Oh. Should we check it again?
You know, there's a far shore of that center lake area that we've never explored.
Yes.
Does anyone have a way of
You just say
reaching it?
that.
These
You say
waters
that.
are quite deep.
Yes, I'm pointing that out. In the area where we were held prisoner, there's still areas that we haven't explored.
I could just web the area around and we can just walk on the web.
As I search the map of my memory,
But I think that's probably, yeah, might not actually reach all the way.
I figured out why this wasn't working. Was capturing the wrong window. Ah,
With
God.
the wrong window.
Hey, Chucky!
Yeah,
Do you have 2 instances of roll 20 up and you're just rolling on
yeah.
one?
I have like a GM one and a player one, and I'm trying to capture only the player one. But it seems like it worked at the beginning, but I changed the map and now it's
Chat
working
just lied
again.
to you in the beginning and then you rolled like a bunch of ones and said they were 20s. And then
Yeah.
they're like, hey, wait a minute, Chucky. We see it.
Done.
And you're like, oh dear, I've been found out.
Oh, Robert, are you like walking over there?
yeah, this is where I can walk without having to go in the water.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly.
suppose I'll
You see
There
the
is
far shore.
land on the far side.
You see the far shore, though it's pretty far away. There are still freaking
could we
lights on
climb
the
around
other
these
side.
walls?
It would be easy to climb around those walls if you don't have armor on. If you have armor on, it would be quite hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with quite
Split
hard.
mail. And I have a +7 to athletics checks. How easy would it be for me?
You don't know. You have to try. The idea is you get a disadvantage. You get a disadvantage here upon climbing these ones. Because these are a lot longer than the ones that here. Keeping up on damp walls, even if you have a good number of handholds and footholds, would be quite hard.
Can you just say again how many stones there were, by the way, so I can just add them? I don't know how I want to do with the... It's gonna hold on to them, but whatever.
Problem. To the doom. 2 50 ones, 5 100 ones. And he got the diamonds, so there's
Well,
one diamond.
so 2 250 gold ones?
2 50 gold ones,
Oh.
5 100 gold ones.
So does it matter to you? Should I hang on to those? So does it matter to you guys?
I think you share it with Hrun still. I think Hrun would get half.
Yeah, like, but do you?
I think if we buy
So-
plate mail for her and he doesn't care.
Yeah, it's really as long as I have enough money to throw around in minor
Rune,
ways when I
Rune.
have it, when I need it.
We have enough money to spare. I guess. Like, you don't have to worry about money anymore. That's that problem.
Yeah,
never
like,
have to worry
if I
about
keep,
money again.
If I keep Lupa fed and get some armor, I'm pretty good.
So you
I think
wanna-
we can do better. I think we can do one up better than that, but sure.
All right, so you want to check that far shore, huh?
Yes.
For sure.
I have a feeling there might be a number of things over there.
I mean, I could chuck a fireball over there and see what happens.
20, 30,
That
40,
is actually kind of a cool idea.
50, 60, 70, 70-ish feet. Let's see. Straight line of sight would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 feet straight line of sight from the shore over here.
90 feet.
Yeah. It's tricky. I go here, I pick up a rock, I cast light on the rock, and I try and chuck it that full 90 feet.
Ooh, whoop. Give me a strength check.
That's pretty easy. That's
Yeah.
not very far check.
It's pretty easy.
Even with a,
Very,
like a one
very,
would maybe
very easy.
with a one it would probably hit like a rock and still bounce and make it.
So you see quite a
Okay,
lot in
two-
here. This is what you see. You're not.
It only gives me
What?
20 feet of illumination from wherever it lands, like 20 feet radius.
Yeah. So it kind of lands at the whatever. I'll give you a bit more actually. Kind of lands in here. So it'd be 20 feet around the side.
Okay.
And then 20 feet of dim.
And then, yeah, and
Okay.
then 20 feet of dim light, but
So
not sure that would help.
it
Process
seems
of
like
elimination.
whatever it was some kind of barracks. You remember seeing the same thing that was built. This was built in your room as well, like mud poles, like on the stone, and just like small pools of water, of real muddy, stinky water over on there. It seems like maybe this was some kind of barracks for the bullywugs.
How did they get out there? I guess they can swim.
They swim
yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. Does anything come and try and pick up the glowing pebble?
Nobody or and nothing comes to.
I'm pretty
up
sure
the glowing
whatever like
pebble.
force. I mean, we could check it out, I suppose, but whatever was there was probably only been killed, right?
Unless it's another cube and
Yes.
it's just hiding, biding its time.
You don't see anything. Actually, the only things that you see are just skeletons around.
Oh, that's weird.
A lot of bones around there.
Maybe that was a barracks, and then something drove them out.
I think. I mean, lizard men can swim as well, so I don't know. Maybe
But something over there was so scary that they left their dead.
Alright, I take another rock out of my pouch, cast light on it, and try and like get it further so I can see the
Yeah,
area that I
you
haven't.
take a couple of minutes to do this, and you can easily see that. Yeah, definitely barracks. And those bones over on there, definitely not bullywugs. It seems like bones of actual humans. You see like a couple of a lot smaller humanoidic bones, maybe a small dwarf or a halfling or a gnome. You're not
Or a child.
exactly sure. Or maybe even children, yeah.
Maybe it was sort of a
Horrible.
little prison area thing.
Oh, you know what? You know what? It's the bathroom for the giant frogs.
So we're going back to pooping then?
Yep.
Thank God! I thought we were gonna have some serious discussions here. Thank God it's just poop.
It's It makes sense, right? The giant frogs, they start out here at number 8. This is the tadpole sanctuary. They get released here, and they slowly make their way out to here as they get bigger. And then this is like where they sun themselves and where they relieve themselves after eating. And we know they eat
And this is
people
where they go
because
to do
we fed
combat.
them. We fed them.
But
that
there were
wizard.
little houses and things over there. He said.
Wouldn't
Little huts.
toads just relieve themselves wherever they want?
I say we check it out.
Sure. Swimming time then?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not swimming. I'm gonna climb the wall. You guys can swim if you want to.
Is there
Is there anything
movements in the
lovely
water?
Yes, a lot actually.
There's a lot of movement in the water. Oh, because of all the tadpoles. Is there movement of like big things?
No, nothing bigger than maybe your hand.
Okay.
Well, that can still. I mean,
Frogs, definitely
Oh.
frogs. You can see them. Like
Okay.
frogs have a very distinct.
What- This thing
falling in
right
the
here,
water.
is it even? Like, or is it like a rocky, hard to? Is it possible to like get up there without like?
No. It's like up to the wall. It's like completely
Oh,
upload. That's a
I
wall.
see. Okay, I see what you mean. But okay.
So you don't.
Um,
There's no way to get up. It's just a wall going up.
Oh, it's a wall. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be a little brave and take a swim. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to swim too.
Okay, so heavy
And
armors,
in
give
front?
me a check on the
All right, I got a
swim.
9.
I'm
Okay.
climbing. I'm giving you a check for my
Cool.
climb.
Yeah. Hoon,
I'm trying to climb too.
You start swimming and you start going down.
All right, I'll go back to the shore.
You go back to the shore, and for that
I mean,
you take 2 non-lethal damage.
All right.
why?
Just because he inhaled,
It's
he
choking
just
on water.
like, yeah, exactly, choking on water,
Yeah.
like a lot of water.
Held
just
his
entered.
breath.
Damage isn't always like stabby, woundy.
I know.
Sometimes it's like
Woundy,
psycho.
But I mean, he could.
You
Oh,
know.
whatever. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
failed
I'm
check.
19.
Okay, 19 is definitely enough. Alexander, are you swimming or are you climbing?
I'm climbing around.
Okay.
I try to keep myself from this dirty water.
So both of you, Hoon, Hoon, you go back up, but Brutus and Alexander start climbing. It takes you a bit of time. You go Stunny and Hoon. Do you do anything else?
Is there anything around or in any of the rooms that I can think of that we passed that would be sort of floaty, a log or something that
You
I
know,
can kind of use
floaty,
to paddle
floaty,
over with?
What
You
a-
remember maybe a writing desk in 11? In like where Farbrex's study room was?
It takes me
Huh.
6 rounds from where I am to climb all the way over there, for the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I
just
will
go ahead and
climb
climb. By the time I went and got the writing desk, I might as well just climb.
Okay, so give me a climb check.
Well, actually, it would be the same thing, wouldn't it? Athletics. 16.
A lot better. You guys all get on the other side of Stunny, you swim. So you don't. You have no
I
check.
swim. I mean, I swim, but I try to keep it close to the wall.
You guys get on the other side, and it's indeed maybe what you thought. You're not quite sure what it is, but there's definitely nothing of interest here.
I mean, I do an investigation check to see.
Your
if it's-
passive goes in,
And-
I would say here.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't see anything besides the bones or the like muddy pools of water, and
Is there
That's about
like
it.
all the flesh on the bones is stripped, right?
yeah, all of the flesh on the skeletons is stripped.
There are no like secrets. Like I'm trying to like look on the walls. Do I notice anything different about the walls around here?
You
Nothing?
notice that on the wall down below on the south, it seems to be going downwards. And you like look closer, and there seems to be like a small tunnel in the water.
Okay.
But
Oh.
besides that, nothing else.
I point it out. There seems to be like a small tunnel over here.
It's going directly east.
So it
I
might
don't
lead back
suppose
to
we
the
could hold
tadpole
our breath
area.
long enough.
I mean, how wide is it?
It seems to be about 3 feet by 4 feet, something close to that.
So you could squeeze in, I suppose, or something. You could squeeze.
All right.
It's always fun to be
Uh,
trapped underwater.
Well,
Prune
like a
will-
bullywug. Good.
Yeah. Prune will go ahead and
If you
take
want
off his
to.
armor, put a dagger between his teeth.
I give him some
And-
rope.
Okay, then I'll swim a little ways into that tunnel to see what it is.
Okay.
Obviously,
Tug-
not further
I
than I
say-
can come back.
I said tug twice for me to pull you back out.
So you swim a bit,
Alright.
and it seems like you just swim and swim. Do you have any dark vision?
Yes.
It's a
So you see into the tunnel, and it still goes on. It seems like a big amount of small little frogs, a very big amount, is around here.
Does it look like it leads over to 8, to where the little
Maybe.
froggy dudes were?
Maybe it doesn't change direction, so it leads straight east.
All right, I'll come back out then before my breath runs out.
Okay. Yep, you're
And
back
I'll
out.
let
How
them
far does
know.
it go?
Okay. I said I only went a little ways. It looks like it leads to a further area where the small little tadpoles were spawning.
So does it? So it goes like directly that way, or does it go like down that way? Like down that way.
It was directly across to 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've now thoroughly explored the life cycle of the giant frogs that we massacred.
Yeah.
That's
Comes
it.
down to-
Just
all
remember
comes
this is
down.
one advice. Usually you want to know more about your enemy before you kill it. It's one of know your enemy before you fight, and no fight your enemy and then know your enemy. It isn't
easier.
that productive.
It's easier to figure it out when they're dead.
Agreed. Yeah. But the
Sometimes
effect of
you just have to hit first, ask question later, right?
yeah.
And that time is all the time, as far as Brutus is concerned.
Yeah. Start punching and ask questions while punching.
Ha ha.
Grr,
The
give it
league-
up,
the,
Shane.
the league jokes are hilarious.
Yeah.
What jokes? I don't know.
Okay.
I
So
don't know
if
what
the
you're
plans, if the castle is now devoid of interest, and our plan is to go through the portal, let's say we get some sleep, and go through in the morning. How's that sound, to everyone?
That works for me.
I'm just gonna say that I wanna take some time with that spell book. By the way.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
So
And some gold.
That's
yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Oh, I will spend some time in the castle, seeing if I can find. Like, they didn't have a functioning set of plate mail, right? Because they tried to build one and they failed.
It seems so.
But maybe if they look at my set, they can build a functioning set of plate mail.
it'll take a long time, I think.
It'll take
well,
a
they
very
had-
long time.
They had a non-functional set. Maybe they can like fix it now that they know what a real set looks like.
Well, let's see. So you guys sleep, and you do that. Robutus, it seems like. Let's see. It seems like most of them are not interested in continuing on forging because they're still making up the whole castle. They're announcing the other scouts that have not yet made it back.
Have they found her?
They haven't found her yet. No,
Alright.
no sign of it. No news of him. And
I
go on.
go to the top of the castle parapet and I scream like at the top of my lungs, "Herc!" Hopefully it echoes.
It doesn't echo that well. It's a swamp.
Damn it.
You need a hard
Alright.
book, yeah.
I'll make a I guess I'll make a point. Well, since we're like spending the night here, of taking some time to like go eat with Alexander and just like ASL, or whatever. Get the background.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
H6 location. Well,
Yes. Yep.
So, Jon, Alexander, what's up?
Human male 27. That's pretty much it. Right. Oh,
Okay.
and location is here. Location is here.
Yeah, so he basically tries to
Confrontation.
get your story. If you're
Like,
gonna,
where are
he's
you
gonna be
from?
fighting
The
beside you.
Forgotten Realms.
Can't quite. Hold on.
Daggerford.
What's your last name? What's your last name?
My
What are your
last
parents'
name
names?
is my last name is Roche, and my parents' names respectively the same. I was born in Daggerford, and I lived an adventuring life for quite a while. I'll tell them like a bit about adventuring tales.
Okay, what clan are you from?
Clan? I'm sorry, but I'm from a noble house, more or less. It's slightly different.
Okay.
A similar kind of way about it, though.
All right. How old were you when you killed your first enemy?
Hmm.
And what was it?
Must have been 20 back in the day. I'm going to assume it was probably
A late bloomer, eh? Don't worry, you don't need to be too ashamed of that. You made
sure
up
my
for
skills-
it today.
I'm sure my current skills speak for themselves, yes.
Well,
So
you'll
I'm
have
just
more than
gonna-
enough with
I'll-
us.
If he's asking me, I'll ask him about his story too.
All right. Basically, you find he's he considers himself the head of his clan because his entire clan was either wiped out or enslaved by another clan, thus making him the clan chief, since he's the only one remaining. And his big plan is to get powerful, and then go back and
Start
take
reproducing.
over the other. Well, no, take over the other clan and free his own people.
Okay.
So he has plans of gathering an army at some point.
Justin, have you
Is it-
frozen or are you just completely still? You're muted. That was very weird. I just staring at you like this.
I'm good at being still.
You just have to do this.
It was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. Because people would fucking talk so much and everything they said was inane. And then sometimes we would play the quiet game. The person who like didn't talk. And I would just sit there thinking quietly and it was so nice.
It's like, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you.
I don't like anybody or anything. Fuck everything.
I didn't like anyone when I was growing up. Everyone was so boring.
Justin
Oh my
the
God.
cynic.
It took a long time before I met anyone who was like another human being that was legitimately interesting to me.
I can relate to that because we imagine that in Romania 8% of our population is illiterate and almost close to a full third of it is gypsies. I have nothing against gypsies.
I know
but
they're all
And like
they're
20%
all in
vampire.
other countries right now, Chucky.
no,
What kind of spells
no.
can
There are a
what
lot
kind
in
of
other
spells do
countries,
gypsies
but we
cast?
still have that. We still have. It's projected that in 10 years, the gypsies will make half of Romania's population.
Wow.
Chucky, what kind of
Because-
spells do gypsies cast?
Now,
I don't know. But
Love spells and curses. Everyone knows that.
yeah,
now
yeah,
is there a
so-
big Venn
I don't know,
overlap
though.
between the
Put it like
vampires and the
this.
illiterate because they're all like 300 years old or something?
The vampires are more in Transylvania.
like-
the
I like the
norther you
1%.
go, the more non-Romanian you get. Because there are certain, like in the edges of the country, there are certain places. If you go and say you're Romanian, they are gonna kick you out of the shop. They're plainly not going to talk to you, and there is a very big chance if somebody hears you saying that at the bar, they will beat you up. Like they will literally
Do you know
throw
what
you
fixes
and
that?
beat you up.
Do you know how you fix that when people do that? Do you know how to fix it? You don't say
Enlighten
you're
the
Romanian.
country, yeah. But then you need
Duh.
to speak Magyar. If you don't speak Magyar to people, people are gonna figure it out.
I have not heard of that language before, I'll be honest. What?
Yeah,
I've only heard of that because I'm a medieval historian.
yeah.
I didn't
it's,
know it was a thing that still existed.
it still existed.
Of course, it still exists. There's very few languages that are completely out of use.
And
Ancient
it's
hieroglyphian.
so if you put it like that, Romanian people make up
There are
only
probably
a
a lot of
third
it.
of our country. So actual Romanians make up only a third of our country.
You should consider renaming your country.
Damn
Just something
minorities,
less
get out of
Yes, it's like
Gypsyville.
yeah, Gypsyville, part with Romania, part with people that are Romanians but hate being Romanians and want to be part of Russia or Hungary.
Yes, Russia. Let us into Russia.
So I'm just gonna invite everyone to like see when I dispel that word from that spell book from asparagus juice.
Okay,
Asparagus.
you
I will
dispel.
stand 31 feet away from him when he does.
I will.
I
I
don't
will
have
stand
to. I
3 feet
don't
away
have
from
to
them.
be near. I think it's like. Let's see here. The range of the spell magic is
The spell
120
yeah.
feet.
One-
So I don't have to be close to it either. Really, like
I will
we can just
stand
have a little
3 feet
Is it
away
a
circle.
good
from the
idea to cast Dispel Magic on a spell book? With that,
I mean,
damage
it's
to
it's-
contents?
it's to target the ward.
Yes,
on
give me a d20. This is your. It's against the caster level of the ward to see if you can dispel it. Even with dispel magic, it's not automatic.
If it's level 3 or lower, it is.
Yes.
Is the glyph level 3 or lower?
Any spell of 3rd level or lower, or the target ends.
I believe the glyph. is
For
3.
each spell of 4th level higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. So I guess it's
I
D20
believe
plus
you will use your.
int.
It's in.
That's the
Yeah.
case. Yeah.
Yes,
That's-
you use
yes.
your.
Is that plus 3 or including proficiency?
Doesn't include proficiency.
Plus 3 then. Uh-huh. I suppose that's not a...
That's a fair, and you know it. You are aware of this. It's not like, oh, I dispel magic and it's...
Oh, I'll use it again.
yeah,
that's
feel
the
free,
case.
feel free. You can use it however many times you want.
No.
Well, how many ever spell slots you have?
15.
Okay, 15 is actually enough. On the third attempt, you manage to dispel the word on it.
Yay, time to get fucked up by opening the book anyway. I opened the book.
What
Okay.
does it make you drop?
You open the book and spells are on
I'm
there.
within 3 feet of
But-
Rustani.
There's one thing
I'm
about
like,
You didn't
What's
say the
the
words first.
Open sesame.
you're definitely sure that these are spells. This
Latu.
looks like your spell book. It's like it's the same kind of same format on the pages and so on of the spells, but it seems that they're written in some kind of gibberish.
What language?
I suppose it's another
You
language then.
don't understand it. It doesn't seem like another language. It seems to be common, but it's in gibberish.
Oh, there must be another spell on it.
Might be some like befuddle. I don't know. I don't have any more third level spell slot. I'm just like, ah, that's very disappointing. Well, that's life. We'll see if I can. I mean, is there like, can I identify it?
You can give me an investigation check. I'll roll you that.
Okay. Well, I guess not 21 doesn't even cut it then. 20 plus 6. Oh no, I don't even
You're
know.
not. You have no idea what this is. No.
I am befuddled.
Anybody else can try if you want to,
I will go and try.
because this isn't any type of magical thing that you need to do as an investigation. Alexander, you know this. This is a cipher. This is
kind of
nothing.
roll?
This is absolutely not magical. This is just a cipher.
What kind of roll is this?
Investigation.
This is an enigma wrapped in a
You need
riddle.
something to fix to kind of decipher
The
this.
code.
You're not sure
The
what
code break.
you need to decipher this.
I look at the first.
Maybe we should search this room. He probably would have had a code or something for it, or a
Maybe.
reference.
Like, what's the first letter on the? What are the first couple of letters on the?
The first. Now the
Could you
problem.
even decipher spells,
the
though?
problem is.
Did
yeah,
he have a ring such as might be useful in decoding?
I'm thinking he might just have shifted the letters around using like the alphabet, like it did like -3 and or plus something.
So if you spend, I'll allow you to. Jomo, if you spend just a couple of hours on it. So if you spend a couple of hours on it, I will give you more details on it. Well, within a successful investigation.
I will keep it for study. I mean, if unless we're like, do we have to go anywhere right now?
I have to
I guess-
sleep.
I'll go and sleep, and then if there's still time after Rustani is doing this, I'll just go and try and make some more food and cook and stuff.
Just spend the time we have and then sleep, I guess.
Okay. You
Yeah,
sleep.
I'll
Huh?
give it a shot. I'll help out.
Go on, feel free.
Maybe I'll get a lucky roll. So, how many rolls are we gonna make here?
So you spend a couple of hours. Watches 2 hours. So I'll say all of you can do 2 investigation checks, and all of you sleep at the same
And
time.
spit money.
I'm actually going to pray to my
Minus.
god for guidance.
No. The casting a spell is going to be. It's going to break yours. This is just you looking at the book as you rest. If you're casting a spell,
I
your
have-
resting goes away.
I don't really pay attention to it. I'm more thinking
Oh my
of new
God.
recipes.
Okay.
Alright,
Wow.
that didn't do too well.
Cool.
Guess
That
I don't
didn't-
take.
Nope. Rostani, you figure out on your second hour spent with the book. So figure this out. That there's numbers on each corner of the page. From looking at them, they're kind of like there's one. There's like a lot of 2s. Then maybe there's another 1. There's a couple of 3s. Maybe this is something to tell you like the power of the spell. This is what seems to be like it. And you're sure that there's a different cipher on almost all of the pages, and you need a certain word to decipher this. The cipher seems to be
Asparagus.
made around a certain word.
Wow. Well, so we need a word, a code word to make this work at all, to actually have some kind of base understanding of what it actually can evolve into.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess-
a pretty regular for a codex that you just have a starting word, and after that you can decipher all of it.
Yeah, it's not a magical cipher though, right? So
It's non-magical at all.
it can't be so complicated that because you wouldn't want to have your spellbook and have to read it through a cipher every single time. It's probably something that you could transpose in your head with sufficient practice, right?
He
It
probably has
seems
had
normal.
a long time with this thing, so my team might just, know it by heart. So
It is.
Is the word
wide.
Christopher?
You need to spend a couple of hours to actually figure out if you can decipher the whole thing for Christopher.
It is the
Well-
word
If you want to, you can.
asparagus.
But it is widely known that wizards of Fae have some kind of obsession with very long lives and immortality.
Is it
Philosopher's
Solomon?
Stone.
Did he have a dog? People's
You-
passwords are often their dog.
You haven't talked to him long enough.
no, we killed him before we could get any.
I think you should just try the word immortality.
Christopher.
Again, every
You're
child
not
the
gonna
word
you're not gonna have me shouting out random
would
things,
need
guys.
a couple of hours
It's
to
not
figure out what it
random.
is.
Christopher makes sense.
And before we go to a small break, I need to say I have never noticed this, but Robert, you have a map of Westeros behind you.
Yes, I do.
I just saw it. This is the first time.
Which was
Can
given
you guys
to me
hear
by
the
Justin.
cicadas?
Sorry, what?
Can you hear the cicadas?
Yeah.
I thought you said.
Sort of.
Do you
Are they
hear
loud?
cadence?
Can dance. Sound.
Yes,
That's right.
can dance.
Yeah. Which was given to
Are
you
they
by?
loud?
By Justin.
By Justin? Awesome. I have, just to be in the same Game of Thrones. 1 second. I'll just show you this. This is very cool. I got this for my birthday for a friend.
Yeah?
Well, I have this pencil.
Let's
And
not go into a
this
break,
pin.
guys.
Oh, sweet.
That's nice. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. I have a Hand of the King around here somewhere.
Okay, the
It's
pen.
it's a Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. And it has like all the Targaryen and her personal like phrases on it. Anyway,
Like, damn bitch, I got dragons. They coming at you, and then she like goes near. and
let's
the
take a
dragons
small
start.
break and come back in about 3-5
Shit,
minutes
there's probably
with more for the
spoilers
Dragon Queen.
actually.
See you
Hold
then.
on, if I can think of a dragon on. Bye.